Log cabin heating. When I bought the cabin, I was really concerned about heating. Would it be warm enough in the freezing weather? What about drafts? What about leaks? How was I going to heat it? And what was that going to cost me? Well, thankfully now I've been in here over the winter months and I can report no problems if you plan ahead. Overnight, the cabin will match the outside temperature. So when it's cold, it's really cold. But I have a single 10-fin oil-filled radiator from Amazon that comes on at 6 AM. So when I come into the cabin at 9-ish, even on the coldest days, it's never below 16 degrees and will easily hit 20 degrees centigrade. I usually then turn off the radiator and live on that residual heat for the rest of the day, occasionally topping it up or using the electric heater that's under my desk if I really want a quick hot blast. Now, once or maybe twice on the coldest days this winter, I totally forgot to turn on any heating. And then it's horrible when you come in the morning. It's freezing and it takes a long time to warm up. So you just need to be mindful of when you want it heated. Nearly all of the plugs in here are powered by Alexa, so I've got a bunch of routines that turn on heating and other bits and pieces on the weekdays and then keep them off over the weekend when I'm less often in here. So what does it all cost? In the winter, I was running that 2.5 kilowatt oil radiator for about half the day with occasional blasts of the 2 kilowatt electric heater for maybe 10 minutes at a time. Depending on what you pay per kilowatt hour, it's not cheap, but it's not insane. And I can tell the summer will be very different. It's March now. I started working here in October-ish time, so I haven't spent a summer here yet. However, I can already tell I'm using the radiators way less, and I don't know what I'm going to do about the heat at all yet. Probably get some. It's also worth noting that plants don't love the extreme night to day temperature changes, and I've had a few in here that haven't fared very well. You need to find a more hardy type of plant to grow in your log cabin, I think. And what about drafts and leaks? 5 months in, I've never felt a draft. I've never felt like I wasn't inside a conventional building. There's no gaps in the logs, and even though there are required ventilation holes in 2 walls of the cabin, I've never felt a breeze or a draft or anything. So in conclusion, the oil-filled radiator to get the heat up to a decent level, and then blasts from an electric heater throughout the day have kept me very comfortable during the winter, and I don't think I'll be using them into kind of April, May and beyond until maybe September again. Any questions? Let me know.